It's still there that you have to break, and he's still holding his ground, doesn't connect.
Tries to strike onto the third, the fourth, and it's the shorty that delivers.
It's chaos right now.
And it seems like they're succeeding in doing so. Texture's the first to fall. Panatek, he knows he's there, spotting the gun barrel. Lakia punished. Munchkin. Solo too.
Yep. So much follow-up utility to just smother everybody playing on the actual A site. And then the confidence coming back into the hands of Panatek, swinging into the Oppa Texture, who has been an absolute freak this map so far.
She again so on point. Fine sleep, not allowing him to get any additional damage. Up over the top of the truck. Oh, swinging up from lips, saving Woot's.
The back and forth has been immense, and let's see if this little combo right here, Nate Tether, can be even greater.
Oh,
it's perfect!
It hurts so much! Texture gets 4. That's a showstopper online for sure. Boo will get his 2.
I mean, Munchkin has to speed up here, throw the molly to delay so we can get the bomb down. If he doesn't,
well, there's no question of that now. They've gone behind it. How? Munchkin gets 3. Genji ties up at 6. That was a 2v4.
It's crazy. Well deserved.
We got to see that again. They looked so done. Look at Benji Fishy on the swing. This is what looked like the round was done for.
But Munchkin and Lakia, the trades in main, they played together so well.
And then this. Munchkin, what a hold. 3 on the round to tie us at 6. We talked about how 5 could have been enough. We talked about how maybe even 4 would be enough to carry you into the next. This is anyone's map now, and you
paranoia. But, I mean, no one there from Heretics to try to punish that, and even if they try to go through there's a tether at the other end of it. Too much utility to deal with. That's why you see them taking the C space.
I didn't realize. Texture with Yop. Has one boot, but Woot does it again. This is the Woot that we were talking about at the beginning of the tournament, at the beginning of the series. This is the Woot that was supposed to stand up against Texture.
Spawn like 4 or 5 times, it feels like. Actually only 3, but.
Panatek and Rian's in a high-low. Lakia falls. They're fighting back at this thing. They've gotten it down to a 1v2 with 13 seconds left. They don't have the spike. Munchkin has to go, and he has to go now. Even if he gets his kill, surely. Oh! Oh my gosh!
Sheriffs on Heretics, and we've seen them do some funny things with these guns, but what was that?
The joke is a lot of hurry up and wait now. As things slow down, the door is tapped. Prowler's used. It is 2 rifles, and they're both here. Oh, it's such a bold swing! How in the world did Rians do that? Run, but you can't hide. Lakia will hunt you down. Meteor getting in on it as well. Again, a pistol that's so desperately needed to go the way of the defense. It's just ending in a whimper. But realize Benji Fishy had that good of an arm.
Yeah.
Meteor in a lot of trouble here, under a lot of pressure, but he gets his 2. Oh, he's the one who's the problem. Just when it seemed like he bit off too much, dinner bells ring.
The jump from exactly what you want as a Jet player when you're playing Icebox. You just keep going for broke, hit the flicks. When you're this close range with that Marshall, you can just opt to no scope. He only had one in the chamber there at the end, but he was more disrespect shown in A main. Panatek will punish.
Oh, yes, he will. Benji Fishy not satisfied with sitting back and watching. Gets active, gets involved. Will also reap the benefit. Double doors, he might even put his body on the line to sell the damn thing. Benji Fishy falls, but look at where the spike is. Look at where the rest of Gen G are. All attention turning towards B. They're gonna waltz in, and Munchkin might win the round by himself on the other side. 3 kills found. He's a man on a mission.
No one can connect on him. He's like Neo.
Here.
And now he just holds bottom mid by himself. I mean, you're right. He 100% won the round by himself, but either way, the macro game went in favor of Gen G this entire round. What can Boo and Rians do to consolidate, do anything? But Munchkin with 4, the IGL.
Not able to deliver on the ace. What a gift that would have been, but Lakia cleans it up. Gen G get to 11. Heretics not finding really anything else on the second half either.
The slowest of starts for Team Heretics. I mean, their aim isn't even there right now. They need to just start getting any type of rounds they can.
Really sitting at 4 and 12 or something like that. Meanwhile, Texture and Meteor, we've sung their praises so many times. The song has got to be like a leaky faucet in the minds of Heretics. But they might be able to close this thing, at least this round. They've got a pretty big numbers advantage. Lucky and Meteor, the only two alive. They've dealt with one of this two-headed beast in Texture, but Meteor still healthy. Now taking some damage, feeling a lot of the pressure. He will get cleaned up by Woot, leaving Lucky alone. A Guardian, but 20 HP. That's way too big of an ask.
And a Thrifty for Team Heretics. Gen G, they did a good job.
Over the top, Benji Fishy not on the swing, Texture falls. That's a big one, Dre.
Who other? The man is still here. He's still firing.
Oh, you can run, but you can't hide. Lucky will hunt you down. Situation gets more complicated, more difficult. He ate the flash, gets the first. Munchkin waiting on the other side of the box. Boo creeping forward. Closer and closer. Now, the drop down, the molly on one side. He's buying his time as best as he can. He's playing the clock. Munchkin's gonna get the kill. It's gonna be close. There's not enough time. So well played by Boo. The Red Bull clutches. Heretics get 9. Guessing game now. There's not a lot of time here. He's got to hold this. Oh, is there enough time? It's gonna be close. Oh, it's so close! On the edge of their seats, Heretics take us to that point.
I cannot. They did a really good job of playing off of one another. Karen, the Omen flash, that flick, that quick scope, beautifully done. Good execution from Texture.
And it's been traded, of course. Venn diagram and green goo.
But Doug, there's so many ults available right now for the side of Heretics. They can create so much chaos right now.
And it seems like they're succeeding in doing so. Texture's the first to fall. Pound attack! He knows he's there, spotting the gun barrel. Lucky unpunished. Munchkin crumbles. Meteor left alone.
I mean, he still gets big kills on the site. Still keeps Gen G very much in this round, but it almost cost Gen G. Jonah P, so good, so smart. Texture now starting to find his form.
Forced to rotate over. They've been able to clear one, but the trades are perfect. Heretics will get to 11.
What a call off of the timeout. That was absolutely ridiculous. A smoke in mid 2, a late knife A main, and it was that Odin purchase I talked about that kind of foreshadows the B hit to come through. There's no way you're buying that gun and going A. But they baited 3 members of Gen G to...
Looking to put the finishing touches on this now. Yeah, it's gone the distance. It's gone all 5. But you wouldn't believe it with how Gen G played these last couple of maps. Heretics have to make something happen here. The paranoia as they try to satchel out into heaven, but they've only gotten to mail.
Satchel out.
Texture forced to try to hold the line. Satchel traded. A nade as well. Karen falls. Lakia on the snap. Benji Fishy dead. They're trying to work their way in, and they cannot. And now it's on to Boo. He has the swing, and it's time to kiss the ring. Denied, no more. Deferred, no longer. Vindicated. Gen G stand on top of the world. They are your Masters Shanghai champions. Forget the paranoia. It's a barrage of bullets, but Gen G able to punch back. But they're off kilter now. Wavering, wobbling.
Flash.
Oh, that flash. Missing it tomorrow.
Damage in.
Aline A. Patek holding the line. He's got his ult, but Munchkin does too. Traded in kind. Munchkin pushing forward, getting the best of Patek. Is he expecting Boo on the other side? Yes, he is. Oh! He gets 2! Not able to convert on the third, but Benji Fishy, the 1-2 What can Rians do?
Spike planted.
Playing close by as Patatek has fallen. You've got Boo has joined. But they've gotten the spike down, and as you mentioned in the previous round, this is where Gen G are successful. This is where they're at their best. Spam through the smoke. Boo falls as well. Benji, Fishy, and Woot have to force back to try to get this 2v5. But again, an impossible situation. So many things to consider, so many targets to find. Just too many. Gen G map point.
Meteor is an absolute animal right.
Something to kind of get yourself out of these stumbling blocks that you've slammed into every single round so far. Maybe it's Rians, but now Texture showing that he can do a bit of his own. The blades come online, and Woot falls. It's just Boo now, and a classic at that distance, excuse me, a Sheriff. Maybe can deal a little bit of damage, but not even that. A 6-0 lead for Gen G. Heretics have already called a timeout.
And knife for knife, Texture, best Woot in that Jet anime